Please welcome Archini Smith.
Roll up, gather near. Step this way, ladies and gentlemen, and witness the greatest escapological escapade this Harrier has ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you, fresh from 3 months training in an Bavarian brewery, the great, the mighty, the one and only Archini. Please put your hands together. Archini, ladies and gentlemen. Archini, ladies and gentlemen, the world's greatest escapologist.
Nothing can hold me.
Hey. The world's greatest escapologist.
Nothing can hold me.
Archini, the robe. Ladies and gentlemen, the faint-hearted amongst you may now wish to avert their eyes as the great Archini disrobes in preparation for the task which looms ahead. The robe. Houdini!
Houdini!
Houdini, ladies and gentlemen, an escapologist of all you have whom you have all heard.
Whom
have all heard. Was renowned for escaping from 75 feet.
That's a lot of feet.
75 feet of examined dockyard rope. Rope, ladies and gentlemen, in which he had been entwined by a member of the audience. Tonight we will not only equal that feat, we will surpass it. Because tonight the great Archini will not be wrapped in rope. He will be fettered.
Fettered! I will be fettered!
Fettered, ladies and gentlemen, in padlocks, chains and handcuffs.
Handcuffs!
Handcuffs, or to the more educated amongst us, manacles.
Handcuffs!
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been suggested that the great Archini effects his escapes by means of duplicate keys concealed about his gargantuan frame.
Never!
I can assure you that before he came on stage this evening, he was searched from top to bottom, front to back, outside and in by a qualified medical practitioner.
I thanked her.
No such keys were found. Madam, if you don't believe me, you may search him again. No, Archini, back! Back! Remember what the magistrate said.
She told me she was 17.
You believe anything. Anything. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to carry on with tonight's escapade, we need the assistance of a member of the audience chosen totally at random. And that man is you, sir. Please step forward. Big round of applause for our willing volunteer. What's your name, my friend? Dan. Dan, the great Archini. No, Dan, this way, Dan. Dan, over here. Dan, you will notice here we have a pair of regulation police handcuffs as obtained from a regulation policeman.
We thanked him.
Now look, Dan, you will notice if you give them a pull here, they will not open.
Will you stay in character?
I do ejaculate. You try to open them without the aid of a key, it is impossible, is that right? Apart from if we push them all the way through. Now, Dan, with the aid of these manacles, the great Archini can be fettered with his hands before him, behind him, over his head, or between his legs. Which will it be, Dan? Your choice.
Between his legs. Aye, thank you.
Okay, take a hold, Dan. Step over this way. That's it, nip him on. Not too tight, Dan, not too tight. We need some blood to reach the fingertips. Okay, down you go. Now this is your fault, Dan. You decided on this. Can I suggest, Dan, you hold your breath? Okay. You will notice, Dan, that attached to those handcuffs is this length of 75 feet of surgical bedroom chain. Take a hold of the chain, Dan, and commence to bind it tightly about the great Archini. Off you go. Pull it tight, Dan. Don't be not around his neck, Dan. Despite his many attributes, the great Archini cannot breathe through his anus. Okay.
Nice. It's the accident on the unicycle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this chain has been tested and found to have a breaking strain of 100 pounds.
Oi! Not you.
What? They'll never believe it.
Give it a go.
Okie dokie, ladies. Keep going, Dan. Keep going. Don't mind me. Ladies and gentlemen, not a breaking strain of 100 pounds. He hasn't got a bit up the top here as well, Dan, if you want to give it a try. Around the torso as well, Dan. This chain, not 100 pounds. This chain, in fact, has a breaking strain of 200 pounds.
I'll be out in minutes.
Keep going, Dan. Keep going. We're nearly there. Now what? Are you positively absent?
That's positively laxative.
Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, keep going, Dan, keep going. Not 100 pounds, not 200 pounds. This chain, in fact, has a breaking strain of 300 pounds.
I'll be out in hours.
Go on, Dan, keep going, son. We're almost there. Tighter and tighter. Round you go, round you go, round you go. If you do start feeling dizzy, have a sit down. Yes. They'll never believe it.
Give it a try.
Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Not 100 pounds. Not 200 pounds. Not 300 pounds. This chain is, in fact, unbreakable.
I'll be out by Wednesday.
Go around home small, Dan, round you go. Okay, Dan, come back round this side. You will notice, Dan, that welded to the end of this chain is a ring of solid Hungarian steel, forged by Isambard Kingdom Brunel on the anniversary of the wedding of Queen Victoria. God bless her. Through this ring will pass this 5-lever, high-security, anti-aircraft padlock. Take a hold of it, Dan. Pass it through there. Pull nice.
Somebody call the fire brigade!
Pull it nice and tight, Dan, and complete the fettering.
Fetter me!
They've all got it fettering. Okay, Dan, are you happy? Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause as our bondage expert leaves the stage. Thank you, Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Archini will now escape in seconds. 10 seconds to be precise, which I will hope you will assist me in counting. Are you ready?
Raise the curtain!
The curtain is raised. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Archini, ladies and gentlemen! What happened?
It's the chains! It's the chains! What's holding me back?
Stop messing about. Okay, this time. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready!
Oh, at this moment, the great Archini is bending his left leg over his back and he is nibbling at his toenail. He is forging that toenail into the shape of a key. The key is inserted in the lock. The lock springs open. The chains crash to the floor. Arch, what happened this time?
I lost the toenail!
He lost the toenail. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will remind you that whilst within the confines of his curtain, the great Archini has only 30 seconds of air in which to effect his escape. Where's he gone? Are you ready? Take a breath. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.5, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.25, one, Archini, ladies and gentlemen. Archini, he thanks you. I thank you. We thank you. Thank you.
Archini and Smith, let's hear it. Archini and Smith, come on guys, come on. Archini and Smith.
Hey, thank you.
Archini and Smith, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.